Nowadays, in India, people still practice asceticism like that. I saw many of them. Maybe not the same as the Lord Mahavir, but I'm just telling you some of the ascetic style that the monks in India practice, like the sitting on the nail bed, okay, without flinching, without moving. I think if you want to cure your problem, maybe you try that. Because it hurts so much, you will not be able to close your eyes or move, okay? The more you move, the more it hurts. And after a while, their mind is so strong that even the nails won't pinch their body, yeah? So strong, practice, yeah? But until then, I'm not sure how many holes they already have on their body, yeah? Just like in Taiwan or China or Asian, they practice Qigong, huh? And they can lay on top of broken glass and somebody even punch them on it and still nothing hurt them. The glass will fall off their skin just like some baby powder, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Or if somebody put a spear sharp into their throat here, this is the most sensitive area, no? Put it here. And somebody push it, one or two or many people push it, depends on how strong the practitioner. And the spear will bend, but their throat just have a little red color, a little bit red, like you scratching, that's all, nothing happening to them. Yeah, that's practicing Qigong. In our group, there are some people also like that. Yeah, they did in front of me. Before, when I don't have a lot of you, and me and the long-term resident, one of them also performed this act. Yeah, it's probably recorded somewhere. Just for fun, huh? And I also show off sometimes, like I lay down very flat on the bed or just on the table. And I dare a big, strong boy come and lift me up if he can. Cannot. Long time ago. I don't test now. I'm not sure. Long time I don't do that. Yeah. One of the residents, very strong, he cannot lift me up. Maybe he just pretend he cannot, so make me happy, But many times he tried. It doesn't work. That guy is still alive, huh? The one Qigong that lay on broken glass, real glass, and being even pressed down, is still alive, huh? And the one that put the spear on him, and it doesn't hurt him, but the spear bend, is still alive, huh? I make them use their muscle power and Qigong power to do woodsmith instead, making lamp and stuff like that. Making use of their power into something more practical. Yeah, nowadays it's very, very, very impossible, very, very unthinkable that somebody would go and push him down on the broken glass ever, or even use a spear to threaten him in the throat anymore. So I say, use the muscle and the talent to make something more useful. And I have some Qigong master like that, and some other kind of Kung Fu master also within our group, within the resident group. Outside, your brother and sister, I'm sure there are many more different kind of talents. They have maybe magical power, they can chop wood, no need knife, it's very economy. You buy a wood for fire, tell him just chop it. No need to buy any axe or anything. There are some people like that, yeah. And some of your brother, or at least one that I knew, can chop a small stone. Small stone is more difficult to chop, You chop the bricks, it's more easy, yeah. Or not for me, of course, but more easy because it's bigger and it has more holes inside. But the small, compact stone from the riverbed, round and small like this, Very difficult to break. Now, one of your brother could. Yeah. I saw it. It probably also records some older videotape. You still can see it. Yeah, we have muscle around, eh? So now they talk about Mahavir's family. I told you I have calendar, no? Mean talk a lot in between. Okay, continue. The Chinat clan, to which King Siddhartha belonged, was same as the Isvaku clan, to which Lord Rishabdev belonged. So Siddhartha and Rishabdev both belong to the Kashyap family. These people, these two families, are very proud that 22 Tirthankas came from the same family. Yeah. Mother Trishla was the sister of Chitak, the president of the Vaishali Republic. Because of the parental connection with Vide area, she was also known as Vidyahadatta Dina. Her third name was Priyakarini. Vatma's uncle, or King Siddhartha's younger brother, was Supashva. Siddhartha's eldest son was Nandivadan. Oh, don't ask me what's all this name mean. I just read Indian name, yeah? Probably some important personage. Nandivadan's wife was Jesatha. Vataman also had a sister named Sudarshana. When and to whom Sudarshana was married is not mentioned anywhere. Probably not important. However, her son, Chamali, was a famous figure. Although surrounded by unlimited wealth and grandeur, Prince Vataman's mind and attitude was completely detached and purified by the fire of discipline. It was like a lotus flower in the pond. The power and glory of the kingdom never attracted him. Even his marriage to Yashoda, daughter of Prince Mahavir, was due to the affectionate persuasion and pressure by and from his parents. You know, arranged marriage, yeah. Yashoda gave birth to a daughter. Even though he was married, he was not really attached to all that. So there is a difference between having things and attached to it. Or not having things, but attached to it. So there were two different ways of attachment and two different ways of detachment. Like one time, there was one very great yogi who invited to a very rich person banquet, or maybe even royalty. And he just put everything in one dish, and he stirred it all up, stirred it all the time, stirred it all the time. And the host of the party was thinking, this man is so rude. He doesn't taste one by one, and normally if you're invited somewhere, you taste some and some, and you say, oh, this is good and that's good, to please the host as well, you know, as a manner, yeah. But he don't care, he put everything in, and he keeps stirring it. He not even eat it. So the host, the lady host was very angry, said, what kind of man is this yogi? He's supposed to be very greatly enlightened, but he has no manner. Why does he keep doing that? He don't even enjoy our food. It's all delicacy prepared for him and other guests as well. But he just put them all together, like he has no manner and no knowledge of the high society, you know, of the food and of the taste, and he has absolutely no etiquette, no politeness, yeah? He's very rude. So one of his maybe friend or similar yogi class explained to the host, say, if he doesn't do that, then he will be in samadhi. He will not even be awake to attend your party. Yeah. He has to occupy himself, do something. So he put all the food there, but doesn't mean that he wants to eat them. Okay, he just do it. And Like sometime you, some of your sister, or maybe some of you or anybody would criticize some former king. Like he has many wives, but I explained to you already, it's a duty only. He does that as tradition for his country. Also to try to have as many prince and princesses as possible, help him run his kingdom when he's older, or to marry off somewhere else so that they will strengthen a relationship between his nation and the neighboring countries. And mostly king, they don't even know who's going to be in his bed that night even. They just give him a lot of cards and he just pick one. And whoever the name is written on it, then will be his company that night. He like it or not like. It's better he doesn't like any, because if he likes one, then other wives will be jealous. Because mostly these wives are from ministers and from neighboring country. So he cannot favor any of them above the rest. That will make his kingdom shaky. Yeah, and endanger his nation. So that is a kind of detachment also, I think. He just fulfill his duty. Many story we read in, for example, Chinese tradition or Vietnamese tradition. If a king favor one of his concubines, then there's always some war or some trouble afterward. And the king would die, and concubine die or lost the kingdom. Yeah, you know, right? Chinese especially. So here it explained that even the Lord Mahavira was married to one of the princess here, royal family members, but he's also not interested. If he's not interested in the whole kingdom, why would he be interested in one woman? Because if he became a king, he could have many women, many concubines. Therefore, even if he's married and he is not attached, then it's very, very easy for us to understand. Very easy. Just like Prince Siddhartha, Gautama, the Buddha, he has also many concubines. He has only one wife, but many concubines. Concubines means also wives. It's a different degree. Yeah. Mean he can choose any of them also. Yeah. They are in waiting, like wife in waiting. So he also married and even have a son also, but he also left afterward to be an ascetic. Yeah. And later, Lord Mahavir also will do the same. The story is very similar. It's very surprisingly similar. Also prince, and also rich and famous and wealth and intelligent and strong and handsome and even married and have a kid and still forsook everything just to go seek the truth in all possible hard way. Yeah. Okay, so he married this princess named Yashoda. Buddha, before he became Buddha, he married to Yashodhara. Sounds similar name, eh? This is Yashoda. And Yashoda gave birth to a daughter who was named Priyadarshana. Prince Jamali married Priyadarshana. They married the clan. They married each other. According to Akaran Sutra, 3 names of Vardaman became very famous. Vardaman, his parents gave this name. Yeah, and Shaman, Saman, or Shaman indicates his natural, unblemished intellect. Second name. The third name is Mahavir. This indicates his unique bravery, courage, and tolerance. The gods gave him this name. The gods gave him this name. My name, Supreme Master, is not given by my parents. Also, heavens gave to me. And that name gave me a lot of trouble. Not that I really like to pin it on my chest. Everybody said, "What? Supreme Master? Who are you?" Why you call yourself Supreme Master? They ask all the time. So one time, I say, yeah, why not? I'm the Supreme Master. What's wrong with that? Remember? Another of his names was Sanmati. Because of his purity of thought, he also became famous by his name, by this name. Yes. Other names of Lord Mahavir Swami found in canonical literature are as follows: Chanatputra, Vaishlik, Vir, Ativya, Antiya, Kashyap, etc. He has many names. I guess Buddha also has many names, meaning title. Yeah, he has many names, not because he wants many names, meaning titles. Yeah, the people call the Buddha World Honor One, Perfect Arhat, a Buddha, or a Great King, also like that. Detached from all mundane activities and desirous of becoming an ascetic. In order to pursue the spiritual goal, Mahavir was keeping the matter pending due to his earlier resolution. As long as my parents are alive, I shall not think of taking Diksha. You know what Diksha is? Huh? Vows to be monk, something like that. Yeah. So when Mahavir became 28 years old, his parents took the last vow of continued meditation without food. In India, in those times, maybe still now, the people who practice spiritual, they take many vows, yeah? Like, for example, in the Buddhist tradition, the monks and nuns take many vows, yeah, but at one time. And the lay people, sometimes they take 5 vows, only precepts, yeah? And other want to practice harder, they take like 8 vows, yeah? Or 10 vows, yeah? And etc., etc. And at that time, at the Mahavir time, there are the last vows that you can take. Meaning, when you are near your older age and you're near death or something that you know maybe you are going to leave the world soon, you take the last vow. The last vow is that you don't eat anything until you die. You just meditate, pray, no food, no drink. So the parents took their last vows when Mahavir was 28 years of age. And then they died. Before that, of course, they gradually purified their souls and left their mortal bodies with a serene mental state. After their death, Vardhaman told his elder brother, now the elder brother became King Nadivatan. He told his brother, the king, the successor of his father, Nadivatan, he told him that he wanted to become an ascetic. Not normal monk only, but ascetic monk is harsher, yeah, more disciplined, more determined, okay, to get the goal.